Good afternoon, my enthusiastic mystery seekers and explorers of unexplored horizons. Welcome to the Neural Action channel, where today we will reveal the veil of who angels really are. Let's look at what they are from different sides and in different descriptions, exploring their difference and, most importantly, the meaning of their existence. Are you ready to dive into the world of mysteries and discoveries? Then let's start our journey. Angels are often regarded as divine messengers. In various religious and cultural traditions, angels perform a number of important functions as intermediaries between the deity, God, gods, and humanity, and as divine servants. Here are a few key aspects of this role of angels. Angels serve as intermediaries between the supernatural and human worlds. They convey the message and messages from the deity to people, and conversely, represent the prayers and needs of people before the deity. The term angel comes from the Greek word angelos, which means messenger or messenger. This indicates their main role, the transmission of important messages or news from higher powers. In religious beliefs, angels are also seen as protectors and guides of a person through life's trials and dangers. They can protect and guide people, protect them from danger and troubles. Angels are often considered holy beings who monitor the observance of spiritual and moral norms. They help people in their spiritual development and bring grace. Important information about the activities of angels can be found in religious texts such as the Bible in Christianity or the Quran in Islam. It describes their appearances and messages to people. In art and literature, angels are often depicted as beautiful creatures with wings and a light aura. These images symbolize light, purity, and grace. The approach to angels is individual. For some people, they exist literally and feel their influence in life. For others, they are symbols of spiritual values and inner strength. Various types of angels represent various categories or classifications of angelic beings that stand out in religious and spiritual teachings, as well as in mystical and esoteric traditions. Here are some of the most famous types of angels and their characteristics. Archangels are considered angels of the highest rank and have a special meaning in Christianity and Judaism. They are often seen as messengers of God's will and carry out important missions. For example, the Archangel Gabriel is known as the angel announcing the birth of Jesus to the Mother of God. These angels are considered close to God and surround his throne. Cherubim, as a rule, are depicted with many wings and eyes, which symbolizes their vigilance and wisdom. Seraphim are depicted with 6 wings and are considered angels of fire and purity. In Christianity and Islam, it is believed that every person has his guardian angel who watches over him and protects him from evil. These angels accompany a person throughout his life. In various religious traditions, there are angels associated with the soul's transition to the afterlife. For example, in Judaism, Malach Muvit is considered an angel of death, and in Christianity there are angels who collect the souls of the deceased. In literature and art, angels are often presented as sources of inspiration and creative power. They can inspire artists, musicians, and poets with ideas and inspiration. In mystical traditions, there are angels who are associated with healing and alleviating suffering. Believers praise these angels for their help in healing and spiritual consolation. In some cultures, there is a belief in the patron angels of certain geographical places. For example, Archangel Michael is considered the patron saint of Jerusalem. In Christianity, there is a hierarchy of angels, which includes different types of angels, such as throne angels, authorities, dominions, and others. Each species has its own unique characteristics and functions. Angels, as symbolic and spiritual entities, play an important role in the art and literature of many cultures. In art related to religion, angels are often depicted as beautiful, bright creatures with wings. They can be presented in various scenes from the Bible and other religious texts. Icons, frescoes, sculptures, and stained glass windows in churches and monasteries may include images of angels that serve to inspire and uplift believers. Angels are often mentioned in literature, as symbols of heavenly protection and wisdom. They can act as messengers of important news or spiritual guides for the characters of the work, such as John Milton's Paradise Lost or Dan Brown's Angels and Demons, explore the theme of angels in different contexts. Many artists have depicted angels in their works. For example, Raphael in his Sistine Madonnas depicted angels surrounding the Virgin Mary and the baby Jesus. Caravagges created the famous painting Saint Matthew and the Angel, exploring the interaction between an angel and a saint. Angels often serve as a source of inspiration for poets. In their verses, angels can act as symbols of spiritual illumination and transcendence. For example, the poet William Blake created many poems and illustrations dedicated to the angelic theme. Angels also appear frequently in movies and music. Films such as Heaven Can Wait and Angels and Demons explore the angelic theme in cinema. In music, angels can be represented as spiritual guides or sources of inspiration. Angels, due to their symbolic significance and beauty, remain popular sources of inspiration for artists and authors in various fields of art and literature. Angels have a special place in various beliefs and religious traditions. In Christianity, angels are considered heavenly beings created by God. They serve as messengers of God and often appear in the Bible. For example, the Archangel Gabriel brought news to the Virgin Mary about the birth of Jesus, and the Archangel Michael is considered a protective angel. Christian iconography often depicts angels with wings. In Islam, angels play an important role. They are considered servants of Allah, doing His will. Beliefs describe angels who record people's actions and keep reports before God. The angel Gabriel, known as Jibril in Islam, was the messenger of Allah and transmitted the texts of the Quran to the Prophet Muhammad. In Judaism, angels also occupy an important place. They are seen as messengers and servants of God, performing various tasks. The angel Michael is considered the defender of Israel, and the angel Gabriel often transmits the news. Jewish traditions also include angels in religious rituals. In Buddhism, angels or devas, devata, are perceived as beings living on higher levels of existence. They can interfere in people's lives and, depending on their actions, help or hinder them on the way to spiritual enlightenment. In Zoroastrianism, the angels, called Omeshespento, are considered holy beings serving the god of the chorus of Mazdi. They represent various aspects of virtues and the fight against evil. In Sikhism, angels, or Ahmed, are perceived as messengers of God, serving as guides and helpers. They also serve to convey divine messages and instructions. These faiths represent only a small part of the diverse representations of angels in the world religions. Angels play different roles and have different attributes depending on their religion, but what they have in common is their connection with the spiritual world and service to divine purposes. The question of believing in angels is a matter of personal conviction and religious beliefs. It depends on your religious affiliation, spiritual beliefs, and life experience. For many people, angels play an important role in their spiritual practice and faith. They view angels as divine messengers, protectors, and guides in their spiritual life. For such people, faith in angels can bring comfort, hope, and inspiration. However, the belief in angels is not universal. There are people who do not profess any religion or creed, and for them the concept of angels may be part of cultural folklore, but not an object of faith. There are also many religious and philosophical movements that do not attach much importance to angels. Believing in angels or not is a decision of every person. The main thing is how this faith affects your life, your attitude to the world and other people, and how it helps you find meaning and direction in your spiritual practice. From all of the above, it can be seen that angels are spiritual beings who occupy an important place in world religions and beliefs. They serve as messengers of God, fulfilling His will, and as guides of the spiritual world, connecting the physical and metaphysical aspects of life. A variety of faiths represent angels with different characteristics and functions, but what they have in common is their connection with the divine and spiritual growth of man. Angels serve as a source of inspiration, protection, and guidance for many people. In different cultures and times, they help believers in their spiritual path and are symbols of hope, virtue, and the connection between man and higher powers. And although ideas about them may differ, angels remain an important part of the religious and spiritual history of mankind. Join me, my inquisitive friends. We will raise the most interesting questions, where we will look for answers together. For this we will open our minds and erase boundaries. The riddles of the world are waiting for us, and every answer we find opens up even more questions for us. This is an endless ocean of knowledge, and we are sailing in it together as explorers of the boundless depths of space. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel so as not to miss a single exciting moment of our journey. And remember that the truth is somewhere nearby, and together with you, we will do everything possible to discover it. See you soon, my enthusiastic friends, in the next exciting video. I will try very hard to make it even more interesting and informative. Good energy to ye.